Hey guys, I'm just here doing a video walkthrough of my new camper. She is super pretty on the inside and outside, so I just want to show her off a little bit. I did a Facebook Live video when we brought her home. I think the night we brought her home and she was empty. So now this awesome camper is all decorated and I just want to show it off a little bit. So we'll start on the outside. You can see super pretty aqua color. It's really tall, much taller than our last camper was. You've got the retro logo there, which I think is just super cool all by itself. Awning up on top, we've got speakers for the sound. There's a CD player, radio. Got an outside light. The model is a 265 RB, and that's where I got her name from, is Ruby from the RB. My husband argues because she's not red, her name shouldn't be Ruby, but I like it, so her name's Ruby Retro. I think it's cool. We've got an outside shower, which is a really cool feature because we always camp next to a lake or somewhere just dirty, so able to hose off feet or whatever on the outside, which is great. We'll walk over here. This is my new sticker I just put on. I feel like she's a happy camper, so she needed a happy camper sticker on. So let's go ahead and go inside. You can see the really pretty dining alcove. This is a slide out, pull out, whatever you want to call it. So when it's pulled in, there's not really a lot of room in here. So we definitely need to be places where we can have it slide out. It's the really pretty aqua color, which is the biggest reason why I wanted the aqua on the outside, is so that it'd have this pretty turquoise inside. See, I've got cute little food pillows. I bought really fun vintage camping prints. They have kind of fun little camping puns on them because I love puns. There on the top on the little ledge, we've got the Utah sign. I live in Utah. I'm a big fan of Utah. Cute little Smokey the Bear salt and pepper shakers. My mom got me those for Christmas and they're really cute. We've got Bake the World a Better Place because I love those puns and food things. And Lake Sweet Lake. And then over here we've got my two other camping pictures. I used the command strip hooks to hang everything. I didn't want to put any holes in my new camper. My old camper, I would just pound holes in it all the time because it was old and it didn't really matter. But here I'm trying to protect it and make it last as long as possible. So here you can see the door. Right here we've got the TV area. I did put the TV on one of those like arm things so it can come out and angle over so that we can actually see the TV while we're sitting at the table if we're playing games or something like that. When we're camping, we won't always have power for things like that, but if we're traveling and we're at camp sites that have plugins, why not have a TV? So you can see I've got a little book and movie alcove here. I'm keeping my food down there. It's not totally full, of course, we're not camping yet, but there's some few things that I just keep in my camper all the time. I want to show off this cute little recipe book. I found it at a thrift store, so I'm not sure where you would buy them, but I have all of my camping recipes in it. See, my cat is exploring. He doesn't come in here very often. It makes him kind of nervous, and if he scratches on the furniture, he's gonna get shooed out, but I think he's just exploring. So all of my favorite camping recipes I just have in one spot. I love it because I can just add new cards in as we have new tried and true recipes, but I really enjoy just having them in a book. When I'm planning a camping trip, then I just pull that out and see what I need ingredient wise. We'll come into the master bedroom. My husband sides over there. He decided that his word of the year would be adventure. So I got this Embrace the Adventure sign. There is nothing on his little ledge because he's a really big guy and he likes to knock things off just when he's moving around. So I hung his sign there and just left the shelf empty. And I like to tease him that he's broken more things than my kids did when they were small just because he knocks into stuff. So you can see the pretty bed and my pretty kitty who likes these soft blankies as much as I do. I had to get the pink with gold sparkly polka dots. Got really cute flannel pillowcases that I made. This is the pillow that I chose for our bed. And I've been making these throws for a couple years now for my family and I. It's like a big receiving blanket basically, but they're just made out of flannel, and I just serged the edges. So this is mine for camping, to wrap up at the fire or whatever. It's got the parks and the campers, and then the back of it has campers as well. You can see our TV on this side. We've got this fun little sign. My husband doesn't appreciate it, but I think it's pretty funny, so I put it there. Let me go around to the other side so you can see the cute decorations on my side. So we've got cubbies on both sides with places to charge cell phones. I have a little mirror next to my side, and then I liked that home for the holiday sign. I know it's supposed to be for Christmas, but I kind of just liked the message in general, so it went over there. And then on the little ledge above my window, we have the cute flamingos, we belong together, the American Homemaker camper sign. My sister painted that for me. It looks like my other camper. Cute little teeny mini pink camper and the little cotton candy sign, because pink cotton candy is my very favorite. And for those of you that didn't see the original walkthrough, we've got some cool features in here. We've got a fan. It has a remote control, so you don't even have to get out of bed to turn it on and off. And it has like a rain guard, so if it starts to rain, it shuts off so your bed doesn't get all wet. So that's cool. We have closets on both sides, cupboards. There is so much space in this camper. It's just crazy. So right here where you walk in, I found that cute little sign with the arrows, and my keychain for the camper says Happy Glamper, and it's really fun. We'll go over here into the kitchen area. My trash can says trailer trash, and I'm just such a pun person that it cracked me up. So sink, all my sinks, they're dripping the pink stuff because it's winterized, which makes me so sad because I really want to take this thing out already. My husband got me this cute cutting board for Christmas, and it almost made me cry. It was so sweet. I got this pink pressure cooker. It's not an Instant Pot, but it's very similar. Then I put the vinyl on it that says Soups on. Really cool. And of course I just had to have it because it's pink. You open up cupboards. You can tell I kind of have everything matchy-matchy in here. A lot of pinks and mints and aquas and just cute little... This was a Hobby Lobby find with the trailer once again. Got a microwave, got some fun vintage odds and ends everywhere. It's a cute little pink timer. This made me laugh. It does have a story behind it. When I was a single mom, I used to prep dinners the night before so that my kids could just put them into the oven. It would be done when I get home. There was one night they were running wild. They kept sending them to bed and sending them to bed, and I was standing there chopping vegetables, and they were just running and screaming and wouldn't go to bed. And finally, I had the knife in my hand, and I just shook it, and I said, "Just go to bed!" And they're all like, "Ah, she's got a knife!" And they ran. So when I found this, I had to buy it, and when I showed it to them, they're all like, "Remember that time you threatened us with a knife?" And so it makes us laugh because it has a memory attached of my obnoxious, naughty kids. So underneath the microwave and vent, see vintage Utah salt and pepper shaker. Got some vintage canisters. Fun little odds and ends everywhere. I'll show you inside some of the drawers. Found a vintage knife set that I had to put in here, and of course pink can opener. I like my pink. The drawer, really color match just a lot of stuff because it makes me happy. Same with towels. This stupid dishes towel was another gift from my husband. But all the towels and everything in here kind of match the color scheme. Got some fun vintage hot pads and things like that that are just awesome. Cute rug that I found. So it's got a decent sized fridge in here, which I love, and it has the separate freezer, which is my favorite part. This is my son's bunk. I got him the cute vintage Shoot for the Moon pillow. It has a little space guy on it. His ultimate dream is to work for NASA someday, so I thought that was kind of fun. He's 16, so it's not like he's a 5-year-old with that dream, so I guess it could be a possibility. He wants to go to school to be an aerospace engineer, so kind of cool. So I bought him the moon-themed pillow, and then the blanket that I made him for chilling by the campfire has little space guys on it. So cute. And then this is my daughter's bed. She is just about 18. You can see the woodland creatures. That's the sheets that are on their bed. I found them at Target. And then her pillow says fudge this, because I always give her a hard time about, my family never swears around me. They know I don't like it and they respect that, but I know that she uses language and she's not around me, so I always give her a hard time about being a lady and not swearing. And so when I found that pillow, I had to get it for her, and it made me laugh, and then it made her laugh, so it was awesome. Here's the throw I made her. The inside of both my kids' throws has this black and gray flannel, so really cute. Go into the bathroom. Flamingos. I had some questions about the bathtub, what it was like, so I'm gonna actually show you inside. It is a real bathtub. You could take a bath in it. It's got the shower. It's a decent size. I mean, like I said, my husband's a big guy. It'd still be a little squishy for him, but it's really not bad at all. So that's a cool feature of this camper. We've got cute pink flamingo on the wall. That's above the toilet. Pink garbage can. Vintage towel. Life is good. Got the mirror here. Hello. You can see I actually dressed to match the interior of my camper. I've got the checkers and the turquoise and the pink flamingo. So, yay. I bought all new towels. I have towels to use for like when we're at the lake and stuff, but these will be for if we shower. You can see there is so much space in here that even after I've been putting stuff in, there's just empty cupboards. So all kinds of space in this camper. I've got more drawers and a cupboard here. You can see, I mean, it's just very spacious. So even after I moved everything in it that we use for camping, it's just empty drawers. Cute vintage little thingy. You can see on the table, I found some vintage camper Utah coasters. I never cared about coasters or thought I'd be a person that liked coasters, but I use coasters all the time now and I like them. And I found a vintage Lazy Susan. So I think that is everything. I think you got the full grand tour. Trying to think if I had any questions that people wanted me to answer. The only one I can think of is let me see if I can turn this around and have you actually see me. The only thing I can think of is people ask why or if or how my husband lets me do this to a camper. I guess a lot of ladies have issues where their husbands are like, the camper's the man place and it's a man thing. And my husband's not like that at all. He just wants me to be happy. So he just tells me if it makes me happy, then he's happy if I'm happy. And so he let me pick out the camper that I wanted, and he's letting me decorate it however I want, and he doesn't even care if I'm excited about something. He's excited about something. Like, I'll get a new little camper thing or flamingo and I'll show him, and then I'll put it in the camper, and then I make him come and look at it where it is in the camper, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this cute little thing, and he just smiles because I'm so happy. And so it's just kind of how our marriage works. If I'm happy, he's happy, and he knows that. And so he's never put up any sort of fit. The other question I get a lot is how expensive the camper was. It was brand new. We special ordered it because I wanted the turquoise color. So it took about 8 weeks to get here. It arrived the middle of December. And it was 2018, so it's not like I really had a lot of wiggle room with the price. So I just paid what they were asking. And the price was about $24,000 once we added everything into it, like taxes and fees and all of that. I want to say it was like 28,000 maybe out the door, something like that. So it's not really extra expensive because it's retro, but because it's a brand new camper, it's not like I got a killer deal on it either. But I figured if we were going to upgrade, we were going to upgrade to the one that I really wanted, that I could see myself having for another 20 years and being happy. And this was the one that had everything that I wanted. Colors, everything. So yeah, that is my camper. Let me turn it around and we'll just spin around one more time. And I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my retro camper. Thanks for watching.